David, don't fuss this morning. Mother's tired.
Any chance for a cup of coffee?
Johnny, recycling. That's right, recycling. We've been doing it for years. We must be making some inroads into it by now. Recycling, Johnny, you ask. How's it going? Yeah, we must be winning the battle by now, surely. Well, I don't think it's going very well at all. In fact, I think there's evidence out there to suggest that the general public have been told a great big fucking lie. Yeah, a lie. What do you mean by that? I mean, for years we've been told to put things in the green bin and other things in the bloody yellow bin and all this fucking bullshit. And when they take the rubbish off in the big bloody truck, it's all fucking mixed up together.
What are you doing? They're not serious. Get out of here, you earth-hating, carbon-farting, unrecyclable garbage person. It's ruined. Hi. My name's Roger, and nothing matters more to me or my burning air poison company, Horton Oil, than demanding everybody huck their dirty plastic shapes into a differently colored bucket than where they throw their other equally useless trash. What?
It seems like every time I read the news, there's a new article about the failure of our recycling system. As someone who makes videos about sustainability for a living and followed my recycling to a sorting facility, even I'm starting to have doubts about recycling. Is this really true? Is recycling beyond hope?
Johnny, do you mean to say that millions of people out there are sorting the stuff in their fucking bins and it's to no avail? Is that what you're saying? All designed to make the general public feel like they're actually doing something for the environment when actually they're doing fuck all. Well, you can knock me out. Have you got something to back that up with?
The only problem is plastics can't be destroyed. They just keep piling up and up and up. But the real problem is the general public. See, the masses crave to feel that they're good people, that they're the righteous ones, the moral ones, fighting against evil. And polluting the planet with plastic trash that takes upwards of half a millennia to decompose makes you an easy target for the plebs. In their eyes, you're the evil scapegoats. So the
Feel good about themselves? As long as we feel good about it, that's the main thing. Johnny, do you mean to say they're basing this argument on making people, the general population, feel good about themselves?
This entire industries, including the plastics industry, rely on the approval of the public. If the public turns on you, you're done.
Yeah, the plastic industry, Johnny, they came up with all these symbols and numbers and letters and all that sort of fucking bullshit on everything plastic, as if that's gonna do anything.
Oh, you need to come up with a solution. Something that will change the public's perception of plastic. Something that will allow them to keep consuming plastic without feeling guilty about themselves for destroying the planet. The only problem is, most plastic is literally not recyclable.
I said, take it easy, baby. I worked all day and my feet feel just like lead. The important thing isn't so much recycling plastic as making plastic appear recyclable. So we lobbied Congress to throw a little numbered arrow Ouroboros on every plastic thing ever made, whether it can truly be recycled or not. It's just confusing enough to practically guarantee it all gets mixed together, ensuring the majority of actually recyclable material is too contaminated to work with. I mean, we're not going to spend millions of dollars sorting through it all when we're already paying so much to convince you that we're sorting through it all.
I want to keep everything peaceful and nice and just let the economy go along. We'll worry about the problems when they surface, like when they surface in the middle of the bloody ocean.
Most of the 300 million tons of plastic waste produced each year that isn't recycled ends up in landfills. But not all of it ends up there. Around 10 million tons ends up in the ocean each year as well. That's the equivalent of one garbage truck full of plastic being dumped into the ocean every single minute, according to some estimates. This could be accidental due to heavy rain and wind moving trash into the ocean, or it could be from illegal dumping, with most of it coming from Asian countries we sell our trash to. And since plastic isn't biodegradable, most of it slowly breaks into...
I mean, it come out a couple of years ago here, Johnny, in Australia, that we were sending bloody millions of tons a year of shit to China for them to process. Now what the hell were they fucking doing with it?
That's why we spend and continue to spend millions of dollars convincing you plastic can totally be recycled, even though it basically can't.
To me, Johnny, it's just another instance of huge multinational companies and governments working together to put out this bloody misinformation about what's actually happening just to keep the population happy. Jesus Christ! Because if everybody caught on to what the fucking hell was going on, there'd be a bloody revolution. They don't want that.
As someone who has tried my best to recycle over my adult life, it's so frustrating to hear that, because our best intentions when we're making a choice about putting something into the blue bin is then leading to these downstream impacts that I don't think any of us would support. Should I feel bad that I've been recycling and knowing that my waste might have been playing into this unequal system?
Are you saying governments have been... Are you saying that the general population has been misled, Johnny? Is that what you're trying to insinuate? I mean, if we were really able to recycle all the plastic, it'd be fucking recycled.
By 1970, plastic products that were recyclable, like milk jugs and soda bottles, had the official recycling symbol stamped on them. That is good news. Plebs don't have to feel guilty anymore about buying plastic milk and soda bottles. The bad news is that milk and soda bottles make up just a tiny percentage of all the plastic out there, with most of it not being recyclable. Garbage truck full of plastic being dumped into the ocean every single minute.
So what's all the bloody plastic doing out there all around the world and in the ocean if it all can be recycled? It's not happening.
Ultimately, only 10% of recyclable plastic has ever been reused. And this way, we can act like it's all your fault.
We just like to think it's bloody happening.